Yeah.
Hey,
There he
Chico,
is.
how you doing?
Hello, Chief.
How's it going?
Good. How are you?
I'm good, I'm good.
Good to see you.
All right, all right.
So, we figured with town meeting around the corner, the issue of a firehouse and the need for a new firehouse, we'll give the public a little chance to see what's going on here.
Great, so I can take you through a quick tour. This right here is our dispatch desk, okay? Now, a few years back we were doing our own dispatching. Now we transferred over to central dispatching, which has been a good thing. That was one of our first moves towards moving into a new fire station or a new public safety facility. The fact that we don't have to do our own dispatching right now allows us one more firefighter that can respond to calls.
Okay.
Now that we have full-time dispatchers over there that can handle the calls. But what they do is they call us on the radio. We receive the information from dispatch here, as well as our fire alarm information. You'll see that this equipment is quite outdated, but we have this equipment over at Central Dispatch that is that's updated, especially with the 911 service and all that. You know, and this is the hydrant map that we reference as well as the road map. Once we get the information coming in, the first thing that the crews have to do is they'll check the GIS, make sure they have the correct location that they're responding to. Obviously, if it's comes in as a structure fire, and then we use this reference map just so we can get a quick reference for the hydrant locations that we're responding to. All right, so this is a crew quarters that are set up. Now, remember, we don't have any female crew quarters, but this is where the male firefighters bunk. Now,
If you don't have female,
well, that's part of our issue, is that we don't have bunking quarters for female firefighters as well as shower facilities. That's one of the main issues, one of many main issues that
Okay.
we need a new structure for.
you can't just build a new one here and just put in a shower here. And
No, because what we were looking at, the fire station work group that was formed over a year ago, probably about 15, 16 months ago, they evaluated different locations of where the fire station should be located. This was one of the locations that we evaluated. And Kessel Booth, who was the company that came down and designed the public safety facility, the Police, Fire, and Central Dispatch, when they looked at this, they figured the amount of demolition and construction that had to be accomplished, it financially it wasn't worth it. Not only that, it's the lot layout and the square footage, what we could have got for a building, it just wouldn't have been efficient or as efficient design. Plus, the other concern is this location. It was fine probably 25, 30 years ago, but it's commercially it's built up considerably. We have gas stations, we have takeout foods, restaurants, a lot of retail spaces. As you can see, Stop and Shop, they're building that new project. It's going to be a much larger capacity grocery store that's going to add to the congestion. Boys and Girls Club, it's gotten a lot bigger, and as well, the school's going to be growing too, and it just all adds to congestion, especially in the summertime. We know that how bad the congestion is in the summertime. Great, Gino, I'd like to make one more point. And one thing that people have to realize is in 1979 they built it. When they moved in, you had 2 firefighters per shift, full-time firefighters. That means that you had 8 full-time firefighters because we have 4 shifts. So you're trying to have enough room for 8 firefighters for their lockers and equipment. Well, this space we're trying to have enough room for 20 firefighters, which is just, it can't be done. It's just the square footage is way too small. Now we'll go into the day room, or?
sure.
Okay, all right, day room. All right. Everybody can say hi. I'm walking through real quick.
Hi.
All right. Gino, come on in.
Yeah.
This is our day room, as you can see. We have some firefighters and captains here.
Sure.
This is where everybody eats and obviously keeps all their food and everything. some of the issues that we have here are the facilities, cooking facilities, that they're not big enough, refrigerator facilities. Right now we have 2 refrigerators, but you have to figure we're trying to have enough room for 20 individuals here. So in 1980, when they moved into this facility, it was built for 2 full-time firefighters. Plus you had an administration staff. You had
2 full-time.
You had 2 full-time firefighters, yes. And you had 1 chief, 1 deputy chief, and you had an office administrator. Okay? Since then, we've grown to 5 firefighters, 1 chief, 1 deputy chief, fire alarm superintendent, fire prevention officer, and office administrator, for a total of 24 positions. Okay.
24.
Today, yes.
And back then, the total positions?
Well, back then it would have been, let's see, I think about 12 positions.
Okay, so it's
right
12.
off the top of my
All
head,
right, okay.
somewhere around there.
All right.
Of course, there was a much bigger call force at that time. All right, what I mean is
Volunteer.
membership, yeah, volunteer, which that has changed over because that situation has gotten a lot more difficult to be able to commit to the training and the time that it takes to be able to work as a firefighter and an EMT, because the training levels have raised up so much. So our count of call people have gone down considerably from then. Probably from about 40 to 50 call firefighters back then. Now we're down to about 15 to 20.